Welcome to the mystery of Ghislane Maxwell, born 12/27/1961 to Robert Maxwell the late. He passed away in 1991. He was a disgraced publishing tycoon. Who is this mysterious Ghislane Maxwell that disappeared from the public eye many years ago after Epstein was arrested on sex trafficking and child molestation charges? She provided Epstein with the entry into the British Society, including a friendship with Prince Andrew. How interesting is that? And here she is at Chelsea Clinton's wedding. Where does this woman not appear? It appears that she has a pretty high place in government officials and politics. So she founded the Terra Mar charity project to protect the oceans, the world's oceans, and she even spoke at the UN. However, that was dismantled and ended upon the arrest of Jeffrey Espstein. So, we're going to ask the cards about this mystery woman and find out what is in store for her future. Of course, she could be potentially and allegedly sued for coordinating sex trafficking, abuse. We'll just have to see where that goes. But I'm going to go ahead and pull some tarot cards to find out what is in her future. What is in her future? And I'm using the Haunted House Tarot to begin with. What's going to be the future for Ghislane Maxwell? This is going to be interesting. So she's hoping, wow, she's definitely undercover. Look at, they're cloaked. And this is Five of Wands. This is the card about having challenges. She's going to have many challenges. This is also like a secret group, a secret society that doesn't really want the light shined on this secret society. You can see they're all in cloaks. It's culty feeling, has a cult feeling, and definitely there is going to be some challenges with her and this secret society. Oh my goodness, here she is. Look at this. You know, this even kind of looks like her in her younger days. Notice the black, the people dressed in black up here, and she has the key. She's got the key. She's got information on this group that could be potentially exposing, let's just call it that. She could expose something. She feels powerful right now. Look at her. She's grabbing that key, and all those dressed in black, that cult in the back, are like, what is she going to do? She is key to this. Now that Mr. Epstein is deceased, she's holding the key. She's holding the keys. How much information does she have? I bet you these guys are worried and wondering. And we are not exactly sure what she is going to do with that key of information. Ooh. This is the Eight of Pentacles. Look at this card. You know what? This is going to be interesting. This is a power battle, folks. 8 is the number of a power battle. And she's wanting the cooperation of all of the, 8's about money and power. And she is like holding them captive. Look at her. She's on the pentacle money. She believes that she's got the power, she's got the information, and she's got, maybe she's more powerful than what they originally planned on. She might be more powerful than what they planned on. Look at this, is all about her. She's plotting and planning. That's what her future is. She's plotting and planning. This is going to get very interesting. I don't see a whole lot of fear in her. Now, let's get out a different deck and see. We're going to ask the question, did she have a current role in Epstein's life? Did she play a current role in his life when up to the present time before he passed? So here we have the Two of Cups. Absolutely. It was an important relationship. The Two of Cups is an important relationship. It's a love relationship. It's like a love relationship that continues no matter how different or far apart they are. She was definitely connected to him in the present. Was she aware that he was going to die? Was she aware that Epstein was going to die? This is going to get very interesting, I think. Three of Pentacles. She was aware of the plan. The Three of Pentacles is a plan. It's a plan. See how he's explaining to the other people. He's got the pentacle and he's explaining to them what the plan is. The Three of Pentacles is a plan. A business plan. It's almost treated like a business plan, like it was a business decision. Did she play any part of it? Allegedly, this is just a tarot reading for entertainment purposes only. Was she involved in any part of it? Gosh, this is shocking. Now, you guys don't realize this, but I have an agreement with my cards. If any question that I ask can be answered with a yes, then present an ace, and it shall be a strong yes. So, allegedly, yes, she was involved in this. What role did she play? What role did she play? Three of Wands. So there was others involved. She was a piece of it. So there was others involved because it's a 3, but she was a piece of it. And look at setting the bird to fly free. Setting the bird to fly free. Wow. This is going to be interesting. This information is allegedly, and it's a tarot reading, and we're not making any predictions or factual statements. We're just looking at this situation from a different point of view using the tarot cards. So is Ghislane going to be sued? What will the result of any lawsuits be against her? What will the result of any lawsuits? And this is the Miss Cleo deck. 4 of Coins. She's going to have to hold on to her money. She's going to be hoping that she can hold on to her money. That's holding on to her money till the smoke dissipates. She could suffer a financial loss on this. Will she have any other charges come up against her? Oh my God. I can't believe I just pulled this card. Oh my God, this is the Hangman. And that's how he allegedly, Epstein passed away, was hanging. And anything else that she's got to be worried if there would be any connection to her and this turnaround from a suicide to where she could have actually been. I wonder if evidence is going to be turned up somewhere, if evidence is going to be turned up that she was actually somehow involved in this hanging type of so alleged suicide of Epstein. Would there be a reason that she would want him to be passed away? Would there be a reason that Epstein would be better off deceased? What happened? What would have happened to put that as a motivator? Was she in more control of Epstein's life than we realize? Okay, no, she had a minor role. Okay, so it's a minor role. She was just like the go boy or the go girl or whatever. It was a minor role according to the page, okay? So it means that there were higher powers or higher, Yeah, see, we keep getting threes around this. The Three of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. Now we've got the Three of Cups. There are three major influences to her future that's influencing Ghislane's future. And they believe that this is all going to be worked out, that, this is all going to be worked out. Is this, let's just ask again, I'm going to re-put the same deck down, universal weight. Is Ghislane's future, is she going to be charged with multiple counts of things? Is she going to be charged? Look at that. Look at that. Not looking good for her. It is not looking good for her. She's being put in a box. She's being trapped. And of course, we've got three. Look at this scene of three. One of the things about Ghislane is she's in a 9 life path, okay? And she's also a 9 for her core date of birth, 27. 2 plus 7 is 9. So 9s are about endings, okay? And so in her life, she'll see traumatic endings, which was her father fell off a yacht, drowned allegedly. And that was a traumatic ending. And then Epstein, that allegedly she dearly loved, passed away traumatically. She seems to be bringing traumatic events to herself. Was she involved in I always keep reshuffling these cards. I just like to reshuffle them. Was she involved in trafficking young girls to Epstein? Was she directly involved in that? This is going to be so interesting. There we are, the children, the page, that's the children card. And there's our ace again. Spirit's really wanting to be clear on this. Allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, we're not saying that this is based on any kind of fact, but holy smackerel, this woman looks like she has got her hands in corruption just like her father. And we also, I'm just pulling some random cards here. Sometimes I use multiple decks to just look at this story further. The King of Swords. So the king is angry. So the higher ups, or whoever is controlling this from a higher perspective or group, is definitely angry. There is some anger. There is the wands, the Four of Wands. It's disrupted their organization. The organization is having a huge meltdown right now, trying to regain power. Who's all going to be exposed in this? Because the King of Swords can be seeking out the truth. And boy, won't this truth be something if Ghislane holds the key. I mean, she's holding the key in that card, and she looked pretty confident holding that key. So this is going to be one interesting case to follow on this woman. This is going to be something to follow to see. Now that Epstein has passed away, she's probably thinking it will be harder for her to be charged, and she's probably thinking that she's got this, the cat in the bag. But the cards are not indicating that it is going to be so smooth for her in her future, that there could be some surprises as more people are exposed and come out just based on fear. So we'll keep track of this. We'll follow this and see where this takes us on this journey into her life. I mean, I'm just looking at some of the numbers for her being in numerology. For her, she's a 9-3, and so 3s are about communication, and the 9s are supposed to be teachers and leaders. But however, she went down a very dark path. Who knows if she was influenced by her father, or I'm not sure where she went wrong in her life, but she definitely chose, the life of a dark path versus, someone who could have taken her education and really benefited the world. And instead, it's alleged that she was bringing these young children to Epstein to be molested and raped. And of course, these victims are going to want to have some kind of compensation. So follow this, and we'll see where this comes as the events unfold. But right now, as it stands, she thinks she's got the key, and she's feeling pretty confident. We'll see what happens with this as it unfolds. Thank you.